Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for writing to our live session. As I understand, you are a man who wants to be a house husband. I'm not sure if you're married yet or not, but I'm not really sure in what context that you mean that. If you mean fully a house husband and staying home and taking care of the house and the children and all that goes along with that, that's a lot of work, right? It's a huge job. However, it's a job that doesn't provide a salary or payment, as you may or may not know. In Islam, however, you are financially responsible to take care of your wife and your children, if you have any. You are the maintainer of the family, and if you can fit in being a house husband along with being the financial maintainer of your family, that's all well and fine. You could be a part-time house husband, or you could be a house husband during the day and then work at night, and that would be acceptable. However, Islam does have defined roles, for men as maintainers, and oftentimes, there are agreements between a husband and a wife that, the wife wants to, provide, and the husband will stay home and take care of the children and the housework. But I would kindly suggest that you write to our section, Ask the Scholars, and propose this question to them, because I'm not an Islamic scholar. I just know that men are the financial maintainers of the wife and the children in the household. That's one of their responsibilities, and that is how Allah has created it. But like I said, if you can maintain financially a household and be a house husband, then that would be acceptable, right? You want to know how to please and make your wife happy. So in Islam, right, Muslim women look for a man who is close to Allah, who loves Allah and fears Allah, who does his best to be a good Muslim, one who is compassionate and kind and merciful, a husband who is patient, one who is loving, and one who is able to treat his wife, with respect as well. It is kind of subjective when you ask how to please and make your wife happy, because besides the basic outline that I just gave you, of love, mercy, kindness, respect, as well as forgiveness, and kind treatment, each woman is different, right? What would make one woman happy might not make another woman happy. For instance, if you were married to somebody who would only be happy if she lived in a little cottage by the lake, right? That would be different from a woman who would be happy living in an apartment in the city, correct? And additionally, some women may be happy with one child and some women may want 4 children. So I think you kind of get the point that I'm trying to make, that to please and make your wife happy, you have to know your wife. You have to know, what kind of a person she is, what she likes, what she doesn't like, what makes her happy, what makes her sad, what are the compatibility factors that the two of you have, what does she enjoy doing, and things like that, right? And that's kind of like on the side of the basic tenets and principles of Islamic marriage, because an Islamic marriage is grounded in the foundations of Islam, and our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is one of the most exemplary examples of a good husband who made his wives happy. So you may want to read about the life of our beloved prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, to get a clear picture of how he treated his wives and how happy they were. With that said, as long as you are striving to please Allah and be a good Muslim, and you're kind and fair and compassionate and respectful towards people in general and towards your wife specifically, as well as her family, that's a really good place to start. With that said, brother, we wish you the best, and if you have any further questions, please let us know.